Well, days like these is why you have retractable roofs, and we've got an open one on a gorgeous afternoon for football at NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud will swing this out to Marks. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Oh, ready.
4th down, here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Scatterbury. We'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
South. Oh, ready. 18. Outside. South.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. That's such a costly interception. Nearly a pick-6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Scatterbury will score. Touchdown, New York. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
You know, the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now 3rd down and very long.
At 18. That's it.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw out play action. Oh, this will be incomplete.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the New York Giants. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
On the ground, it's Scalaboo to start the drive.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dart going to give to Scalaboo.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Coming out the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
A nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. He's got his guys a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Charger, 19, 60 by
Throwing his Dart. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Dart going to look to throw here.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
To throw is Dart.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown.
Daniel Bellinger
From 10 yards out.
And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
You get a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look at them elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, here's Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now a 2nd and 10. To the air, Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for the Bears.
And now they'll shift things around.
A gain of 15. And the Bears 1st down.
Whiskey!
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the Giants' 49-yard line.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Dart. They'll set up the screen to Scatteroo.
And he's across midfield from one 49 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
Here's 3rd and 7. Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Giants first down.
They'll run from the gun with Scatterberg.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Dart. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Here's Dart. He'll check this one down to Scatterberg. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. To throw now, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Let's go now. Let's go.
To throw, Dart.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
T.J. Edwards gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun is Dart. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go.
They'll go. Here's Dart.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action. Now Williams.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
3rd down and 13.
Vegas. Yeah. Cover.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Whiskey! Volunteer! Punch first!
On 4th down, here's Williams.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go.